this is good. Cameras. Yeah. Today we're checking out Ikigai. Excuse the noise if there is any. I do live in an apartment, so I have roommates, upstairs neighbors, whatever. But yeah, today, favorite teacher. Check it out. Ikigai. Yeah, that's excuse my horrid spelling. Anywho, Ikigai is, actually I'll break it down. There's two parts to it. So it's a Japanese word. Iki stands for life. Gai translates to purpose. So essentially, yeah, life purpose. Basically, if you're kind of struggling and you're kind of like, why am I here? What do I want out of my life? Yes, I want to maybe build up my business, or maybe I want to help people in some certain regard, or I want to be a teacher, whatever. This can help you narrow down your life purpose. If you're kind of clueless as to like, what am I even doing here? Why am I alive? This can help you out. It helped out me quite a bit since I moved up here. I was kind of struggling a bit. I saw like some sort of Instagram reel or something, and I was like, oh, that's actually super interesting. So I dove into it on YouTube and just went into a spiral. But there's a lot of different kind of explanations for it. They're pretty close, but I'm probably gonna screw it up really bad. This is my take on it. Yeah, I'm about to butcher this diagram that I'm gonna do, but there are, let's just do it right over here. So there are four main parts to this. Start right. What do I have to do? I have to start like right here, maybe. Yeah. Wow, that sucks. Anywho, we're gonna roll it. Yeah. So there are four main circles to it. I'm not gonna redraw it. I'm gonna screw it up even worse. But over here, you're gonna have something that helps the world. A little long, sorry. Something that helps the world. Down here, you're gonna have something that gets you paid, something that makes money. Pays. Up top, we have something that you love doing. I just gotta do this. Something you love. Sorry, I'm just kind of abbreviating a little bit. And over here, you have something you're good at. So, good at. I know, the diagram sucks, whatever. You get the point though. So, this circle right here, something you're good at, something you love doing, something the world needs, and something that pays you. These are the four pillars of Ikigai. So, the theory goes, in order to be happy and content with yourself, you need to have all four of these things, right? And this is where it's kind of fun because you could fill in little boxes yourself instead of having somebody else tell you what they are, which, you know, you may want people to tell you what to do, but at some point you need to figure out what you want for yourself. So, let's see. Something you're good at, right? And I'm not gonna fill in mine because that's personal, but something you're good at. Maybe you are really good at forming relations, talking to people. All right, so you're good at talking to people, something you love doing. Let's say that's, say planting trees, you know? You love taking care of the environment. Planting trees. Boom, there's that. Something that, okay, never mind. That kind of already ties into this. Something that helps the world. Ending hunger. Ending, boom. Oh my God. Ending hunger. And then something that pays you. I don't know, they could literally be anything, any job. Say like, why is it so hard? There's so many jobs. Doctor, cool. Doctor. All right, so this is a good start here. These four little things right here, boom. This one's huge. this one, and this one. Whoops. These four right here, these are a little more isolated. So it's going to be a combination of the two of any of these right here. So this one right here, this little section, yeah, something that pays and something that helps the world. This right here is called your vocation. So your job and your work are two separate things, right? So your job may be being a doctor, but your work is something that is not necessarily so money focused. It's kind of more something you like doing, right? And in your vocation, you just so happen to get paid for it. Over here in this section, we have your profession. So, doctor pays you, something you're good at, is talking to people. And I don't know, I'm kind of doing this in a messed up order or whatever, but yeah, this is your profession. Up here, top right. This is something you love doing, and then something that helps the world. This is called your mission. And I will go over this in more detail in a second. And then the last one. Here, this is your passion. Something you're good at, something you love doing. So that could be like art or something like that. So let's take the two things we have together here in either of these circles and combine them and see what that turns out to be. So, I don't know if you heard this loud ass Harley over there. Anywho, doctor and talking. What's that? It's a therapist. So you're good at talking to people and you get paid for it. Bam. Therapist. Alright. Your vocation. Something that pays you and something the world needs. You're a doctor and ending world hunger. What do we put those two together to be? Not like a food scientist, but like a... I don't even know what it's called, but there's I'm sure there are people who specialize in that. I don't know what the job title is officially called. Sorry, it's taking a second, but there's people who, God, stuff. And this is the thing. You guys take time. You're not just gonna be like, oh, this is my purpose right here, right now. You're gonna have to think on it for a little bit. But what would you even call that? It's not like a sociologist or anything, or economist. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just gonna put food doctor. Nutritionist? Is that a thing? I don't know. Nutritionist. I don't fucking know how to spell nutrition. It's bad. Nutritionist. Close enough. Whatever. Nutritionist. And then mission. What do we have? Planting trees, ending world hunger. Be something like working. Again, I don't even know what the fucking Peace Corps is, but it sounds. No, I don't know. Planting trees, ending world hunger. When somebody does that, like a pacifist. I don't know, you could even say a missionary. Missionary. Boom. I don't know what they're called, but there's organizations that do this sort of thing, planting trees, save the world, all that sort of stuff. Doesn't necessarily have to be religious, but whatever a missionary is called for these two things, yeah. And then last one, your passion. So love talking to people, love planting trees. You could be an instructor or somebody that promotes, I don't know, if you ever seen Mr. Beast, Team Trees, like a volunteer or something like that. You could be an educator, environmental educator, if that makes sense. I don't know, just raising awareness. Sorry, you're learning, I can't fucking spell. Educator. Boom. And there's like names for all these shits. I'm just like, you know, not a whole lot going on up here. Anywho, all these things come together. These four get ignored for whatever reason, and right in here is your Ikigai. So, let's see. We have environment educator, whatever that's called, therapist, nutritionist, and a missionary. Look at all those things to be put into. And again, this is one of those things you have to think about for a second, because these don't all fit together perfectly. And that's the thing, you're not just going to be able to jump straight into something that's going to be like, oh, yep, this works. You have to find something super specific, which is custom tailored to you. So that's when you get those very, very specific roles that are going to fit into, and you know, maybe it works out easier than this for you. This is just an example. But let me think for a second. So somebody loves the environment and wants to travel, and well, you don't have to travel, but somebody loves the environment who plants trees, ends hunger, all that sort of stuff. They educate people. Give me a second. Should I cut this? Nah, I'm not gonna edit it. But let's see. I don't know. I'm gonna just throw environmentalists up there, just because I have no other ideas. And fire. Close enough, but you get the idea. So yeah, that's how you sprout an Ikigai. Like I said earlier, I'm not going to share mine because it's a personal thing, but that's the basis of how you complete one of these. Super, super cool. So if you're struggling with something, this may help you out. If you're like, okay, why am I alive? Why am I here? Like, that was a huge thing that I struggled with, is not necessarily that maybe I wasn't like depressed in that specific moment or anything like that, but it's kind of more of a struggle of like, while I'm on Earth, what am I doing? I need purpose. I need something that keeps me going, something that tells me what I need to be doing, because otherwise I'm just kind of floating around. I'm just here. I don't want to be just here. I want to be active in whatever I'm doing. So yeah, Ikigai really helped me out with that. There's a bunch of super cool videos on YouTube about it. Definitely check them out. Just look up Ikigai. Yeah, I probably explained half of this wrong, and this is like a huge waste of your time. So thank you anyways. But yeah, Ikigai. Cool. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.